Alright, and we're back. Gonna be doing some cool shit. What the hell? Oh yeah, I forgot she can spawn there. I was like, is that a glitch? Okay, never mind. So, I just whiffed it really bad on this on accident because I was too busy trying to fucking conserve shit when I didn't need to. So don't do what I do. I'm just trying to get ballsy, and that's my problem. I'm used to playing as my other older character that had a lot more stats. So, we're going to be doing Harvine's Castle. This is actually a pretty challenging area, so don't go here early. And I kind of regret doing it like this late because I could have gotten... well, you'll see. So this area is pretty easy to get to. It's by this house right here. And, well, you could come here really early, which I didn't do. I'm kind of kicking myself for at this point, but oh well. So, we can get... but, knight armor. Pretty cool. Oh god, my stomach just went... nope. Anyways. This section is very difficult. We're going to be introduced to Onyx Knights, I think is what they're called. There's some weird name for every enemy in the game, I just don't remember all of them. So go ahead and hit resist fire. We did get this a while ago, I just didn't mention it. I didn't think it was that important, you know? Similar to those snails, these guys, when they hit you, they just... it's not the damage itself, it's the way the game's speed works in general. It actually has nothing to do with the emulator either. This one's locked, you need the silver key for. It's not like the game speed, it's just the way the game's programmed. They'll just hit you so fast, and you'll just drop dead. That's the main thing with magic in this game. It's not like it's something to be sneezed at, that's an empty room. I just did this on a record, so I'm not really unfamiliar with it. Oh my god. I could probably resist magic, or sorry, fire with this guy, but I don't feel like it. These guys are very dangerous. When you come down here early on and try to fight them, it's a bad idea. They don't drop anything either, which is really strange. I think they show up in Kingsfield 2? I think they're in that game? It's been a while since I played it. I mean, it's a great game, I just don't remember much of it. I think I got to the point where I realized I forgot something and I had to, like, reset the game, and I was like, fuck this, and I don't remember playing the end of the game. It happened. That's the best way to look at it. I might not have finished it. I'm not actually sure. I want to say I finished the game, but I don't remember. Holy shit. I just chalk it as a yes, because I checked on the internet where the fucking item was at, so I know I definitely was very, very close to the end of the game. That's why I'm like, I don't remember what the fucking boss was or anything like that. That chest I know I can't open up. And now... let's go ahead and use a flask. I don't feel like I need to waste herbs on that. So this, oh my god, in that last playthrough, this section turned into a goddamn clusterfuck. It was awful. Essentially what happens is this, also we can go through here from the shrine area, but we don't need to do that. The fountain area, whatever you want to call it. I don't actually know what it's called. I think it's like the Fountain of Seath or something. Is that strange to me that I don't even register that the name of the thing is so close to my own name? It's weird. I just don't pay attention to it. It's like when you see somebody with your own name, it's just really weird. Especially if you're like me and you have kind of an uncommon name. It's just strange. I don't know. My friend shits on me and calls me Seath all the time. It's funny to me. I showed him the Dark Souls in Summary video by Plague of Gripes, and he didn't understand it, but that's fine. He just liked the line, "How's it feel, Seath, to be a bitch?" Okay, so anyways, these guys right here, they only show up a few times, and they're not really that dangerous. They just do a lot of fire damage, so it's best to use resist fire on these guys. I don't think they have a melee attack. I personally don't care to find out either. So just walk up to them and beat the shit out of them. It's probably safer that way. And we can go ahead and grab, I think, yeah, this is a wind crystal. It's better just to pop these than just hold on to them, even if you're not going to use it, because I think it increases your overall passive spells that you learn every time you use one. I can't say if that's 100% true. Also, holy shit, going through here on a PlayStation 1, this frame rate is ungodly slow. It's terrible. So, these statues, you won't be able to hear it well, but... Oh, isn't that fucking creepy? I love the noise they make. I'll do it again if I kill this one quickly. That is so sinister. That is so fucking metal. I love the way those things sound when they get killed. They're just eerie and creepy. But also, you might notice that I'm using Wind Cutter a lot more frequently now. That's because I can actually regenerate magic with, Isn't that just awesome? I love that sound. Anyway, I can't get enough of it. Anyways, it's because I want to get my magic level up, and I want to get more damage out quickly. It's not a bad idea. You just can't really do this early on, because when you're doing it early on, you're kind of limited, because obviously you can't regenerate magic until you get, like... Well, you can do the red potion if you want to, but I'd rather just use blue for beginning and then just wait until I get gold. It's just a lot easier in my mind. It's just less backtracking, so I don't mind doing it. But yeah, there's not a lot of moonstones in this game. I think... Well, there might be some hidden, but I think altogether there's only like a dozen or so you don't really get very many... Oh God. I don't want to fight the ghosts. They just piss me off too much. They really aren't very common, so it's not... Well, you can buy them, but finding them in the wild is a little bit more uncommon. I want to say the enemies that we're going to see coming up, they can drop them, but I've only seen it happen like twice, so I wouldn't count on it as like a guarantee. And I've also seen them drop other things like bloodstones as well, so I couldn't verify if it's a good idea to farm those enemies later on, but why would you farm enemies in this game? I mean, you could. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's just strange. I'm just using up these ones because I can actually, you know, use them. Because I should have enough gold in probably this session in general. I'll split this part up into two sections, actually, because they both can take a while. And I don't want to take too long, because it is pretty late. It's almost 6 o'clock for me. And I usually eat dinner around 6:30 or so. So, I have stuff to do, obviously, too. But yeah, you see that bastard over there? That is one of the most irritating enemies in the game. They aren't very damaging on their own right, but did you see that fucking weird red ball they just shot out? That is what fucks you up. That causes curse, which makes you both deal less damage and take more damage. So, oh my god. This is what happened last time, except it was not... This isn't the section, but shit, dude, that was awful. But you see what I mean? Doing this on a native PS1, I am dead serious, it will drive you insane. Because that frame rate is so bad that you'll just cry. It's terrible. I might as well use Gold Potion here. I really only use that when I don't have, like, magic at all. It's just a lot easier. It's not as much as Red Potion, but it's not important. So this is also the exit to this area, and we'll go out here in a minute, but there's some items we can get in here. So you could probably go crazy and just run down to this area really early, but I'm using a joystick, by the way. This game was not meant to have a joystick, so that's why I'm really scared on bridges. This is a problem. I don't want to get hit by the ghosts, because I don't want to get, like, crocked. But I also don't want to get hit by that. But, you know, let's actually do something a bit weird. Let's go ahead and use stone. I'm assuming stone does more damage to them because they're... Holy shit, it kills them in one hit. That is fucking awesome. Oh god, I'm nervous. I fucking love stone, it's so cool. Jesus, I don't want to die from this, I will cry. Okay, good. Is that enough to one-shot the ghosts? I've never really tried it. I don't really use anything other than Wind Cutter after a while. Nah, it's just heavy damage. Oh, I need more magic already, god damn it. That's why I don't like it. It's a slow build-up, and it's just... it's not bad, though. So over here, and this is weird, it's behind this, you can pick up the Knight's Helmet. And that is already a better thing. We've got 2 better pieces of equipment. Oh boy. And what's this? It's a big fucking Warhammer is what it is. Alright. That's what a real man wants for Christmas. Okay. Don't get him fucking shaving shit. Just get him a fucking battlehammer, man. That'll make him happy. I don't know. It wouldn't make me happy. I'd go, what do you expect me to do with this? Oh, fucking womboed his ass. God damn, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, you have no idea. This on that other playthrough that I fucked up, it was ugly. That's all I'm gonna say. It was very ugly. So let's go ahead and switch back over to Wind Cutter. I'm not worried about the damage increase because I have a fucking Warhammer now, so I'm gonna be doing a lot more damage a lot faster. Oh boy. So this part is pretty much done for now. You can come back here later, but it's not really worth it. I mean, it's better to do this because we can get a lot of stuff done in this next segment. Oh god. I don't like these guys at all. The archers can just chip your health away so quickly if you're not careful. This is why I use Wind Cutter, because it can just stun lock these guys a lot quicker too. Trust me, later on it's important, so hit this switch and we can now go through here. Don't worry about those wind pillars. That's not a big deal right now. We can't deal with that for a while. And we get a rhombus key. I should have more than enough rhombus keys for the end of the game. I'm not really worried about that right now. So, if you're worried about it, good. I'm not worried about it at all. So we can go 2 paths in this area. I might split this. I'm not really sure yet. How many flasks did I use? Oh, fuck. Refilling flasks, that's the only thing I don't like doing, because it's just more time it takes to do stuff. I wish you could just have an option like in Dark Souls where you can just rest at this and it just does it, but, you know, I'm not bothered by it. This is a game that does not need remade, mind you, I don't think. If it was on PC, you see, this is my big rant. Okay, I don't think you really want remasters. What most people want is a port. That's all they really want. They don't want the game to look better, they just want it to play properly. So, that's my opinion. If this came out on PC, I wouldn't care, because I already own this. But, it depends. If there's some games, like if they made a Demon Souls port, I'd be happy. But I know that's just wishful thinking. It's not gonna happen anytime soon, trust me. It's a pipe dream. I wouldn't care either, because it would probably be the shitty remaster, and I just don't think that's a great remaster of it. It's just almost like an entirely tonally different game. It doesn't feel as ethereal and weird. So that's the Scorpion Bracelet. I believe that reduces poison length. So in other words, it's pretty much garbage. I'm not going to be using it. I'm actually going to be selling that later. And this is an area that you could probably need to take note of. I think there's an item over here in this corner. One of these areas has an item in the corner in it. This is kind of like the dead town, I guess. I'm not really 100% certain. This kid's crying because she lost her dad, blah blah blah. Everyone's losing shit in this game. What's up with that? Budwell. Oh, I'm an adult. That was funny. Budwell. I'm sorry if that's your last name, but that's funny. So she tells you that her dad's wearing a necklace like hers, and that he needs a figure of Seath. Obviously, we need to get a figure of Seath, right? Here's another one of those weird yellow trees. I think I mentioned this before. There's only like 4 of those in the game. I'm not worried about it, because I'm not going to be taking that long. The more I think about it, I might be able to knock this whole area out in one video. It shouldn't be too bad. It might be a little bit longer, but it's not that bad. I am gonna go up here though and get more magic because we're gonna need it for this next section. I could use stone again because I know it's coming up, but I'm not really that worried about it, to be real. So down here, if I remember correctly, this is a little fun. I like this. So this area, we have a dungeon section that has a weird graphical fuck-up that I really like. I know that's weird that I say that, but it's a weird graphical thing that I'm probably one of 5 people that actually noticed. God damn it, I'm not using the stamina on this Warhammer. Don't get comfortable with it, we're not going to be using it for very long. So there's a mimic in here. The fucking fact I can remember the mimics in this game, that says something about how much I love it. I'm not one of those people that just buys games and then just plays them once and just throws them out. I'm not like that. I buy games and I play them over and fucking over and I memorize them. Part of why I like YouTube is because I can actually... I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't open this yet. I know where to get the key, though. The cemetery for the military guards of King Harvey III. I would have said the Royal Cemetery and just shortened that down to about fucking 1 sentence, but whatever, man. Oh, God. You know, actually, let's use stone. I think It's a Stone Luigi is a better spell for this. Oh, fuck, that's so satisfying. I love just when you play a game and you're piss weak in the beginning. Every single one of these areas has an illusory wall, by the way. That's why I know this. This section has a secret at the end of it, but we can't get to it just yet because we haven't placed down our key. You're probably like, Seth, what the fuck are you talking about? Trust me, it'll make sense in a minute. I almost forgot that was a mimic. God damn it. I don't want to get, like, in that fucking lazy loop I get into sometimes where I just start getting, like, lazy and just get hit really easy. See, this is why I don't like stone. It just takes a while to cast. But, that was a crunchy sound. I definitely... Oh, fucking look at that shit. That is so satisfying. I love when you're playing a game and an enemy's so fucking annoying in the beginning and it starts to become just trivial how easy they are to kill. I like that. However, it's different in Kingsfield 4, where in Kingsfield 4, the basically last enemies in the game are skeletons, and I think that's really lazy. I like this game and the second one because every area has, well, not every area, but most areas in the game have some form of, like, you know, new enemy introduced here and there. Even if it's just a basic premise. Like, it's something that I really, really like. It makes it feel like every area is unique. Also, like I said, there's the Crescent Axe. Now this is a little bit less blunt damage, but it's got long reach, and it's a little bit less stamina heavy. It doesn't really matter, because we're actually going to get rid of this in about 5 minutes anyways, so I'm not bothered by it. But I like it. I like picking up all the goodies to show you guys where they're at, because, believe it or not, I really like this game. I wouldn't be playing it if I didn't like it. This one's a fucking bullshit room. It's got 2 illusory walls in it. Come on. Oh, I'm thinking of another one. There's one of these that has 2 illusory walls inside of it. It's like the fucking Great Tree or whatever it's called in like Dark Souls 1, where it's like everything is an illusory wall. Bloodstones, by the way, I haven't mentioned this yet. Did I go through here? Yeah, I did. I'll kill these skeletons just for XP and shit, though. Also, just because fucking... God damn it, I was hoping I was one-shot him again. I think there's a random damage roll, I'm pretty sure, when it comes to, like, spells, but it's still really cool when you one-shot shit. God damn it, that is so cool! Oh, it's awesome. There's one in the corner here. There we go. I like this weapon in general. It's pretty solid. I mean, you can buy it really early, but I don't know why. You can just find it. I think this one has Verdite. Am I right in saying that? I think you need to use a silver key. No? Excuse me? I guess it's one of those other ones. Well, actually, I think I know which key it is. It's the one that you get in this area, the Magician's Key. My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card, by the way. It's not. That's not even a real Yu-Gi-Oh card. I just made that shit up. You see, that's like what someone says when they don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, except I actually do. I love how in like currently, as I'm recording this, I have my Team Assault playthrough coming up, and I mentioned how I bought like whatever it was. I can't remember. Power of the Elements had just come out or something. Or no, I don't own Power of the Elements. I'm thinking of something else. I recently got Legendary Duelist Season 3. Came in the mail the other day. I was very, very happy. It's fucking awesome. It's an awesome box, man. Shit was huge. I buy the display boxes because I'm so rich. No, I'm not rich, by the way. If I'm anything middle, lower class, I don't really care. It's not that important to me. I'm not one of those people that is bothered by class structure. I make decent money to where I can spend some when I feel like it. If I want to spend money on something, I give myself a $60 budget every month. I'll go $70 for Yu-Gi-Oh because why not? But I won't spend more than $80 on myself. If it's like, oh, I gotta get like a thing like saran wrap or something, that's different. That's not a luxury money, you know what I mean? That's like money that you use for like your credit card, like gas. I'm frugal, but I know how to spend money on myself. Like, I bought a Alesis Nitro kit recently, but that was with my tax money. And then I bought, what was it? I don't want stone anymore. I want to use woodcutter for this next section. I didn't even mention it yet. I was too busy thinking about class. I love these enemies because they're fucking weird. They make cow noises that are slowed down. No, Daddy. He goes, ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Shoutouts to Bob Gimlin. That guy's a fucking wonderful YouTuber. Doesn't get enough views. But then again, he does Sasquatch stuff, and we're just weird people. But anyways, yeah, I spend $80 max. Like, if it's $70 for something I want, fine. Like, if it's $80, I really have to break on it, you know? When it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm only buying up to current set. I'm not buying like $400 for like LOB just to get shitty cards. Like, I own LOB cards. I don't really think they're that good. Holy shit. I don't know what those things do. I don't want to know what their damage roll is like. Where the fuck did he go? Anyways, but yeah, like right now, the current sets I don't own as of recording this is Power of the Elements, and... what the fuck? Like, I waited for Legendary Duelist Volume 3 to go down in price. Crystal Beasts just got available for pre-orders, but it's a structure deck and it's not gonna really get expensive. It's $8 for a pre-order, and I'm not really worried about it right now. But yeah, I'll buy 3 copies of that, and that's $60, or sorry, $30 right there. But I won't buy more stuff if it adds up over $70. Like, that's just not gonna happen. Because I don't need to spend that much on myself. But yeah, I think... yeah, I got... actually, this is a fun story while I'm going through this area here. I bought... well, actually, I pre-ordered on July. I think it was like July 3rd was like the day it all came out. I pre-ordered Tactical Masters. That was fucking awesome. That was my first set I pre-ordered and actually kept. You know what I mean? Not kept, but that I actually got to like open the day it came out. It was fucking cool. So these guys, by the way, resist fire. God damn it, not this shit again. Okay, I opened up my keyboard. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's one of those stupid features that's entirely unnecessary on this controller, but it's there. Oh god, these guys are fucking tanky, by the way, and they do a lot of damage. Oh, look at that crunch! They look like Mr. Hanky, but worse. Also, all their audio files are clipped. I don't know why. That's a really strange decision to do. But yeah, I got that when it first came out, and I fucking was so happy when it like came in. I was like, oh, I did it! I finally got a brand new set the day it came out, and it was so cool. I actually sold like a card from that set that was for 20 bucks too, so I was very happy. I even made money off of it, so it was only $40 technically when I bought it. You can do the math and see how much it actually was worth. Pre-ordering it wasn't really a... Well, the difference is with, like, with games, like physical video games, pre-ordering isn't really a thing anymore that you need to worry about. It's mainly just bonus shit now in this day and age, but when I was a kid, pre-ordering games was like a big deal because the games could physically run out of copies, so that's different. That's kind of like what it's like with trading cards. I only play Yu-Gi-Oh, so I don't have any information for other trading card games because I'm too stubborn and lazy. But, a grave. I like how blunt these are. Just a grave. You know, just a grave. I don't know what it's like for other ones, but yeah, you can get, like, a set gets sold out. Like, that can just happen because someone bought, like, 8 cases, and then you just can't have it. And then the prices get gouged to crazy fucking high prices. So that's why I'd rather pre-order a set when it first comes out if it's a reasonable price. I do not want to fall in there, by the way. I will not be able to get back out. Let's use a Verdite, why not? There we go. I did not want to get stuck in there. That is a bad idea if you fall. So, yeah, it was really cool. I always buy a display box because it's the most possibility. Because yeah, like you'll pay a little bit, but it's also a very good way of getting pretty much all the main staples for that set. Like Labyrinth is interesting. I'm curious if Runic is going to be an actual like set type at this point, but I mean maybe it's already in Japan, but I don't know. And I actually do play Yu-Gi-Oh! I play Dueling Nexus. It's free, and it's pretty accurate. It's automatic, which is good and bad. It's a good way to learn, like, how a deck works mechanically against somebody, I guess. But, you know, it's not the same as playing against a human being. Oh, God, did I not... Oh, I forgot to take the damn star key with me. Oh, fuck. Oh, well. This is not fun. Great. So this is gonna be an ass. So these holes down here, they have a key item we need. And I don't want to fall in there just yet because I actually need to talk to a couple more NPCs and do a few things too. So I wonder if we can kill that guy. I'm not gonna try and find out. I'm not that much of a monster. But yeah, it was really cool to get, for Tactical Masters, I actually got everything but like 2 Labyrinth cards. Even if it's just commons, I just like to have a whole set. It's really satisfying. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, this is just ass, man. Let's go ahead and swap over to fucking Stoner again. I think Stone actually gets reduced in cost over time, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm probably wrong, so just don't quote me at all. But it was really cool because getting... Like, when I was a kid, I mean, I got, like, a few packs when my parents felt like it, and that was when you could actually go into a store and grab, like... Nowadays, actually, it's very recent, but... Yeah, nowadays you can't even buy loose packs. I think if you go into a card store, yes, but if you go to, like, Walmart, they have, blister packs that have, I think, 2... It's either 2 or 3. I think it's 2. 2 guaranteed packs, like they're an official Konami product. But when I was a kid, you could go to, like, Walmart and, like, just fucking grab, like, loose packs. Obviously, trading cards were nowhere near as insanely valuable to people back then. But once COVID hit, you know, that was, people were like, oh, I can buy these in fucking mass and sell them because they might be worth something, and people would just scalp them like crazy. So they had to like change a lot of policies for places. Like I'm a Fred Meyer man, and they actually have a policy where you can't buy more than 5 items. Funny enough, it's usually more expensive to do it that way anyways. I mean, if you use Troll and Toad, that's your own business. I think Troll and Toad's fucking... I mean, I'm not gonna go there. I don't like Troll and Toad at all. No, shit. Troll and Toad, if you've never used it as a seller, because I actually sell trading cards, it's like you pay them to hold on to your card, and it's just a fucking headache. Like they charge you for like fees to hold on to the card, and they sell it for you, and you have no idea if your card is the one that they gave somebody, or it's kind of a fucking weird thing. I'm sure that it works just fine in practice, but in theory, to me, it's really sketchy, and I don't like it. I use TCG Player. But for me personally, it's just a fun hobby. I mean, if you like buying cards in bulk, I mean, I used to buy bulk packs, but I mean like bulk sets off of Amazon, and that was when I just was getting back into buying them. That was years ago. I haven't bought a bulk set in like, fuck, I don't know, it was like 2006, I don't know. Okay, it wasn't 2006 because I had a job. You know what I mean, I was like 20... Yeah, I think the last time I bought them was 7 years ago because I was 21. I just turned 21 when I got back into buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And yeah, I play it. I'm not good by any stretch of the imagination. I wouldn't even say average, because even saying average is saying too much. I'm good where it counts, I guess. That's the message I'm going with here. That's my final answer, Bob. I'm not going over there just yet for a very specific reason. Let me see what time it is on my end, actually. Oh, it's 6:06. I think it's okay. So, first things first, we have a dungeon part that we can get through, and I'm kind of skeptical right now. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's save the game. I'm gonna call it a session here, and then we'll go back and do this last part because I don't want to take too much time up. So, I think I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you then.